Okay, it's War Eagle here, and I'm going to be talking about the new Galaxy S6 Active today. This is the back of it. It comes in black camo and this kind of camo. My dad actually got the white camo, so I might be able to show that in another video later. But before we start, this isn't what the screen looks like. That is my screen protector, so it makes it look like that because it's a little messed up. But here we go. So this phone was announced in June 2015, maybe last Friday, because that's when I got it, and I got it on the day it came out, I think, or I believe. And the size of it is around 5.1 inches. It has a resolution of 1440 by 2560 pixels. It's multi-touch. And the protection is the Corning Gorilla Glass 4. So it's more rugged than the S6 and maybe the S6 Edge. But again, before we start this, if you're looking for videos of the S6 Edge or S6, this is not your video, because this is the Active. I don't believe there's many videos on this because it just came out and not that much people have it, but so that's why I'm making this. And let's get more into it. So on the bottom, which is different from the S6 and the S6 Edge, it has these three buttons, not a sensor like this on the Galaxy tab. It doesn't have that. It has these. I feel like these are easier to use, but for some people that might be different. But there is no memory card slot. Well, there might be, but I'm not sure. Not from what I've looked up and heard, there's no memory card slot. The camera is actually 16 megapixels. It has autofocus and an LED flash, and I'm going to show you the camera fast. To get into the camera without doing this, you can double tap the home button, and it comes up. And there's this face focus thing, autofocus. So I have a Wayne Gretzky card here, and if you see the yellow circle, that is the autofocus kicking in because it goes to every face. And we'll just take a picture. And I have it, so the picture comes up after. For the features, you can press mode down here and all the features come up. There is like Pro, Selective Focus, Panorama, Slow Motion, Fast Motion, Virtual Shot, Aqua, Tag Shot, Sports. And there's a download, but I don't really use those, so I'm not really going to get into it. And at the top, there's these. And it could zoom in pretty far too, up to 8, I guess, whatever you want to call it. And the thing I like, if you press this and it turns back at you, at the top it says selfie, actually. So you see it up there at the top. But that's for the camera. And when you're on your lock screen, the messages do come up and you can respond. I don't know what this means. And I will get into the lock screen later, but for right now, we're going to go to, I already did the features. We're going to go to the sound. So this is your sound button up here at the top left. It is a 16 megapixel, or no, sorry, that it's a loudspeaker, and it's a 3.5 millimeter sound jack. So which means all of your earbuds that you usually use for any other smartphone will fit. For example, Beats will fit. The Apple headphones will fit, and the Galaxy headphones that come with it, of course, will fit. They're all different, but they all fit because of the jack, and that's really helpful, so you don't have to go and really spend extra money. But the activity key is what I want to talk about. It's a new feature that I believe. It's this blue button on the left side, right here. And so when you're in your phone, you can change the settings. We'll go to the settings here. Where is it? It's in one of these. It's in one of them. You just gotta look for it. And you can set it to whatever you want with a short touch and a long touch. My short touch, if you tap it once, my messages come up. And then if you hold it in, for mine, the internet comes up. But you can change that to whatever you want it to. And next, we're going to talk about the lock screen. So, to access the lock screen, you can either swipe down and press settings at the top, or you can press apps at the bottom and find your settings, which is right here for me. And to get there, you're just going to go to quick settings and to lock screen, and it brings up all your things. And you can change your password by clicking the top. And these are all of the lock screens patterns that you can use for your S6 or S6 Active. It doesn't have the fingerprint scanner because it has these 3 buttons, but you can pick whatever one you want. These ones. This one is pretty cool. It's new, I think. You swipe down and you pick directions that you want, and then but I use the pattern for that. And you can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to have a passcode if you don't want. But what I like is the theme. You might not be able to see it, but the camera looks different and everything because of the theme that I'm using. Like the circle around it is different, and I'm going to show you how to change that. So you go to settings. You can and on quick settings again, there's theme. There is themes that come with it. The top 3 are with it, but I downloaded these 3 at the bottom. And if you want to download, you just go to store, and we'll download one. We're just going to download, let's download this one. And you just press download, accept and download. You wait for it to finish. And I'm sorry if the audio isn't that good because I'm actually recording on my iPad right now. And it's going to get better over time. It's my first video, so it might not be that good, so just hang around, please. And yeah, the videos will get better. They're not all just going to be on this. I'll have a whole bunch of different videos. So subscribe and make sure that you're with me. But while this is loading, let's just talk a little bit about the phone. The S6 Active has a 37% larger battery than the actual S6. So it doesn't run out that much. I'm on 90%, but it wasn't fully charged before this video. It's waterproof, water resistant, and shock resistant. I'm not going to demonstrate that because I really don't have the time right now. But if you put it in water, it will not break or anything and seem with shock. I don't really know why you need dustproof, but it is dustproof. If that helps you for traveling, and that's But it finally downloaded. So after it downloads, you can press delete or apply, or you can just leave and download it or apply it later. But for right now, we're just going to press apply. It should be done soon. There we go. So it does change your stuff, but it doesn't really. Like the icons are different now. The background is different. The texting becomes different, I believe. Yeah, the keyboard becomes different. And just like the look of it. So I'm just gonna keep that for now. But another thing I want to talk about right now is the split screen button. This is the split screen button on the all the way to the left, and I'm going to demonstrate it. So for instance, I can have my messages up. You hold that thing in, that button in, and the bottom comes up, and you can have either one of these things up. So if you're like on business or something and you need to find a fact, you can be texting. You can be texting and searching at the same time. And you can pull it down if you want to make the screen larger, or pull it up, make it smaller. and it splits the screen in half, obviously, but that's really helpful, that I think. That's pretty much all about the S6, but I will give you a really, really good tip to make your thing faster, your S6 faster, your phone. So, you want to unlock your phone, and you want to go to your settings. And once you're at your settings, you want to scroll over to, where's it at? System, all the way to the right, and you don't have this, but after you do this developer options will come up, and you can go down here to the draw section. Oh, I passed it. The drawing, and these are set for 1, but if you still want the animations, you can set them for 0.5, but I just turn them off because it makes it even faster. But you don't have that right now on your phone, probably. So to get that, you go to About Device, and you go all the way down, or no, you don't. You go to here, to Build Number. You tap it 7 times, and once it says that, it says Developer Mode will be accessed, and you go back, and you do that, and then you go down again, and you can change it to 0.5, or just turn it off, for what I did, and it makes your phone a lot faster. And that's pretty much it. One last thing is, I want everyone to follow my new Twitter account to keep you. If you're gonna subscribe, please follow the Twitter account. It is War Eagle Videos. Please follow it, because I will be tweeting about the new videos and everything to keep you access. But the last thing is, if you go to the AT&T store and buy a Galaxy S6 Active, you will get a free tablet, a Tab 4 or Tab 3, I forget which one it is. I think it's the Tab 4. And you will be able to have that. And lastly, there was no copyright intended in this video. No hate, please, in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe and like, because it will really help. Comment videos you want to see later. And I think that's pretty much it. And please read the description, because it will have all the information if you missed any in the description.